we might see Madonna as a free spirit, but guess what? Her daughter is saying that is not the reality. Her daughter Lourdes recently spoke with Interview Magazine saying Madonna is a strict parent who runs a tight ship. She says her mom is a, quote, control freak and controlled her whole life. She went on to say that she found her independence by paying for her own college tuition and her own apartment. She said, quote, we don't get any handouts in my family. She also says that Madonna was very insistent on getting a career that wasn't based on looks.
I studied Madonna. I was once her in a New York film that no one's seen. It will remain vaulted forever.
Wait, do you have that?
Yeah,
somewhere?
and I think it's up there. We'll get it together one of these days. It's terrible. But I will say this.
You studied her.
I studied.
You went all in.
I went all in. And Madonna is incredibly a control freak. She was a dancer at the University of Michigan, my alma mater. And she is a tight ballet dancer at some point and went into modern dancing. But if you ever watch her behind the scenes in that black and white, you know, when she did her documentaries, she comes off the stage and she is screaming. I want the light on stage right to be brighter. I want my saxophone louder. I can only see agency people in the middle. I want fans. She is on it, and you know what? If a dude said it, it'd be he's killing it. But because she says it, it's controlling. And I just think we should point that out. She's always been that way. She's very, very on top of her career, and that's what's made her Madonna.
But that's what her daughter said. No dude said it. Her daughter said her mother's was very controlling.
And I think that's fair. I think what I'm saying is in career, when you see a controlling woman, people often say that, but if a guy was in charge of it all, it'd be fine. I can't imagine being Madonna's daughter. I can't imagine. Everything is to the T, practiced, rehearsed. It's not thought out. It is well thought out. It is deliberate. So living under her must have been hard, not only as Madonna, but then to be so controlled. That's not easy.
I see it, totally respect that opinion. I totally see it a different way. I think of Madonna as this bigger than life personality. And then when it comes to her kids, her just being a regular old mom, right? Saying like, you're gonna do this, there's no free handouts in this family. And I think that's what's cool. Your point's well taken. But I think I think it's cool that you could be that superstardom and then just be a regular mom at the end of the day.
I think her daughter says very important things that I think, 17, 18, or, even younger than that can really take away from it. I was under a very strict parent situation. I left. I was the first one to leave the house. I was the first one to get my own place and all of that. And a big part of that was that control. When you're in a situation, and my parents are amazing, and I appreciate everything they did. I think it catapulted me to be more independent because I was used to not being able to have agency. So this is something that if you want that type of agency, this might actually be controlling, parents. Just be controlling. If you want your kids to pay their own rent, be controlling.
I don't know if controlling is the right word. I think it's just having understanding of, okay, I don't want my child to be entitled. I don't want my child to come to me for money. I want them to be independent and a hustler. And look how your parents produced you. So I applaud her. I don't think controlling is the right word. I think it's independence and just knowing what you want out of your child and giving them what, Erica?
So Sam, you think it's okay that when I moved away to go to college, and then my parents asked me to come back for the 2-week break, and my dad told me that I needed to be home by 10 o'clock on a Friday night?
And how old were you?
19.
Okay, it's a bit much.
10 o'clock, is that okay, anybody?
No. Did you think
is that okay?
Did you take It Matters in Your Hands?
Had my older brother drive me to the Metro so that I could go back downtown to my dorm. And I was like, until y'all learn that I am an adult and I am actually paying for not your roof, not your rules right now, then I have to stay here.
Wow, but look how they raised you. Look at that, Erica. Yeah, well, I'm on team Roosevelt.
I'm trying.
Sorry, and team Dr. Cobb.
Don't be calling Roosevelt out like that. Making him think he was doing right.